Welcome back, everyone. Now, technology is a useful tool that only continues to grow, and now there's a way to digitize historical documents for future generations.
And joining us now, Stan Prager from GoGeeks, who can tell us more about this marriage between history and technology and the website that he's started. So that's a big accomplishment.
Thank you. Yeah, so, well, you know, I think I mentioned on the show before, I went back and got my master's degree in history a couple of years ago, and I've owned this computer company for years. And yes, the intersection of history and technology is that corner, which is digitization. The ability to take old pictures and documents and diaries and letters and digitize them. In this particular case, I came into possession of some Civil War letters that were previously unpublished that were loaned to me by a private collector. Wow. And with her permission, I scanned these in and then transcribed them and created a website, and the name of the website is resurrectinglostvoices.com.
Is that what we're seeing right now, one of the letters up on the screen?
That's it, exactly. And the concept here is this is an ordinary Civil War soldier. He was killed in Cold Harbor, which is a very bloody battle in 1864. And these letters have sat in, private collectors' hands for years, completely lost context. I wanted to bring this guy back to life. That's what Resurrecting Lost Voices is about. I launched the website actually on Memorial Day because he was someone who was killed in defense of the Union in 1864. Tomorrow, there's a history camp in Holyoke Community College, is where it's being held, and I'm doing a presentation on this, as well as the workshop skills necessary for people who want to do this kind of thing themselves.
Is it too it sounds pretty technically advanced. Is it difficult to do, to digitize? Because let's face it, many of us have old photos, maybe old letters from grandma and grandpa that we'd like to keep for future generations, but they deteriorate, so we need to put them in a new format.
Exactly, and that's kind of the goal here. So on one hand, we've added at GoGeeks a division called Digital Archive Solutions, in which case we're doing this for people.
Now you're talking.
Nice.
Okay.
All right.
But there are people who don't want to invest money in this and want to do it on their own, and there are certain workshop skills you can do on your own. Certainly if you don't have the equipment and you don't have the expertise, it makes it more difficult, which is why we're trying to offer a low-cost solution for people to do that. And we've done it for a few clients already. But basically, it's if you can get yourself a good scanner and some good technology. These letters, incidentally, I transcribed these using a Dragon voice recognition software. So I narrated them and then it typed it into Word.
Wow.
So
I've seen commercials for that
cool.
and often wondered if it actually works, but it is legit.
It is legit.
The technology is there.
The technology is there. It's gotten a lot better. When that voice recognition software came out 10 years ago or so, it wasn't very good.
Gotcha.
You would say something and what came out on the page was completely different and you'd laugh.
But
today it learns your voice, learns your cadence, and it's pretty good. It's certainly better than sitting down and hand copying cursive onto something else. If you have typed pages, you can use what's called optical character recognition software, where you can actually, the software will read the typed page and turn it into Word.
So you're talking.
A lot of cool things.
And let's get back to your talk this weekend. If someone out there is interested in hearing you talk about this subject and the Civil War letters, what do they need to do to see you?
So online, there's a website for it. It's called, if you just type, you Google History Camp Holyoke.
At Holyoke Community College.
Holyoke, it'll come up. There are still a few tickets available. Tickets are free. But there's a cap due to fire regulations as far as how many people can attend. So I know there's some tickets available. If you go to that site, you can click on it. You'll get a free ticket, and you can attend. It's tomorrow. I believe it's 9 to 5 tomorrow.
Free technical advice. What's better than that?
It's cool, and you get to learn about somebody who was really important for the Union.
Absolutely.
Who died over 150 years ago.
An interesting mix, as you said. You have a master's in history, and you're a technological guru. So the two things don't seem to go together, but you found a way.
I told you there's that intersection, the corner of history and technology.
It's like the Twilight Zone.
That's it. It can be.
Thank you, Stan.